Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Patriotic, and we are here talking about two garbage human beings. I feel like every single day I'm just going through social media. I see something from Philadelphia, Detroit, New York, of just people being awful. The looting videos are getting insane. There's like one every single day. There's multiple. I mean, if all lives on TikTok, that's all you see is these looting videos, murders. It's sick stuff. I don't think any of those videos piss me off as much as this one here. It was in Philly. These two guys let their dogs off the leash and attacked a cat. Philadelphia men cheer as dog's savage family cat. Now, they do blur it out, but we will watch it just so you can get the full effect of these pieces of shit.
Hey. So die, dude, Yeah, good boy, good boy. Good boy,
Good boy.
Go.
And they all right, that's enough of that. Just fucking retards that are going to amount to nothing good. They should throw their ass in jail forever. These are, like, it's good. I'm at a loss for words. These are garbage, loser human beings. Clearly, they either don't have parents or their parents are fucking losers too to allow them to raise such horrible, shitty kids. And I say kids because we're going to get to the suspects in a second. I hope they choke on their food in jail. Authorities are searching for two Philadelphia men who encouraged their dogs to brutally savage a cat named Buddy, shouting, "Get him, good boy." They can hardly speak good English, fucking retards. The evil attack was captured on a surveillance camera outside a family's home in Frankfurt on Tuesday. Frankfurt. I'm trying to figure out if I know where that is. The two men could be seen walking by the home with the dogs, which were on leashes when they spotted Buddy on the porch. Like, what? Trying to understand these people is probably not a good idea. You psychopaths that, like, goes through a head. Like, you see a defenseless, cute animal, I'm going to rip it to shreds. And they get off on it. They're happy about it. They're smiling. They're laughing. You have to... Isn't that what happened on the show Dexter? He's like torturing animals or kills animals, and dad starts to know some patterns and figures out that he's a serial killer and tries to learn how to channel it. These are sick people. They intentionally let go of the dogs and started cheering. Yeah, we saw that screeching cat. At one point, one of the men repeatedly shouted, "Get him, good boy." They're repeating themselves. The dogs appear to still have hold of Buddy as the cat owner. I was going to say, yeah, grim. That's sick. You can see there. Right there, he comes out. You can see their smug little ugly-ass retarded faces. Effing losers. Buddy sustained life-threatening injuries and was rushed to a nearby animal hospital where he's still undergoing treatment. The two men, if found, face felony charges of animal fighting and animal cruelty that could result in up to 7 years behind bars, thanks to President Trump. And we'll get to that in a second. 12-year-old and 17-year-old. Which is why I said kids. I can't believe they're so young. Wow, they already... Wow. They screw up life early. You got to be a real piece of shit retard motherfucker to screw your life up that early. Charged with animal cruelty and a dog attack on a pet cat in East Frankfurt. Yeah, we know the story so far. I want to get to where the cat is. Yeah, animal cruelty charges. A 17-year-old was taken into custody after he arrived with a parent to the SPCA. Headquarters in North Philly, nonprofit animals organization. The 12-year-old is expected to be taken into custody on Saturday. Dude, get him now, man. He's going to run. The juveniles are facing charges of felony animal fighting, felony aggravated animal cruelty, and conspiracy charge. You can see they posted on their Twitter, SPCA, Pennsylvania SPCA. No $5 Friday today. Just love for Buddy. Donate if you can. I'd absolutely, I'll link that in the description below. Well, let's see how he's doing.
Good morning. Hi. Oh, I love you so much. Hi. You making a biscuit? Are you making a biscuit? I love you.
Oh, it's good to see he's moving. I guess the surgery, he did get surgeries. But it's good to see like he's, well, I mean, first of all, not dead, but actually functional. The nonprofit receives tens of thousands of dollars in donations to help the cat named Buddy since it publicized the information. The outpouring has been nothing short of amazing. And I'm sorry I keep turning my head like this. I set up a second monitor. I'm just trying to get used to it. So many places across the country, the love is immense for the sweet boy. The notes are pouring in. Love the Buddy from North Carolina. He is so loved, the spokesperson said. Security footage showed these two young Riris. Yeah, we know that. The cat sustained life-threatening injuries and was first taken to SPCA headquarters, emergency veterinarian care. He remains in critical condition. SPCA officials say they are cautiously optimistic that he will survive. While this act of cruelty was especially shocking in its intentional nature, the outpouring support for Buddy and the cat and the effort to bring the offenders to justice have been overwhelming. Which I wanted to get to why I said thanks to President Trump earlier. Trump signs the bill making animal cruelty a federal crime, and a lot of people don't know this. They you hear a lot about building the wall and all that. There's a lot of things he signed. He signed into law that a lot of people overlook. That were a lot of help. That were really good. Amazing accomplishments by Trump. Signed a bipartisan bill. It better be bipartisan, Jesus, because that's one thing they did. Certain acts of animal cruelty are charged on federal felony, saying it's important for the nation to combat these heinous and sadistic crimes. Sure, I'm not even going to go. I was going to bring up a couple animal cruelty stories, but it's really hard to read after a while. That's one of the few things that actually gets to me. I was scrolling through, it's just making me angry, depressed. I was just like, we're going to go through. I wanted to go through the Buddy thing, but they're animals. I was just reading recently that were tortured, burned alive. Some guy for some reason it was the wife that threw the dog over the balcony. All this sick stuff. You might think oh, do we really need to sign this in? How often that it happens? A lot. Animal cruelty towards pets happen a lot. Too much. I've seen videos and read articles that I wish I never did. It is sick stuff, and I'm glad someone finally decided to do something about it. It took all the way till Trump to finally do something about it, but I'm glad it's happening. Extreme acts of the Preventing Animal Cruelty and Torture Act, PACT for short, prohibits extreme acts of cruelty, including intentional crushing, burning, drowning, suffocating, impalement carried out against living non-humans, mammals, amphibians, all that. Even though animal cruelty is a crime in all 50 states, animal activists claim the new law will make it easier for the federal government to prosecute those who carry out the abuse. The bill signed by Trump makes animal cruelty punishable by a fine up to 7 years in prison or both. Hopefully these, monsters, I'm going to call them people, 12 and 17-year-old, hopefully they get both. Hopefully they get more than 7 years. So I apologize for the language. I'm really angry about this. It's not as silly and wacky as I normally have in my videos, and I was just reading this morning was just getting me so angry. I had to go through it and just get my thoughts on it. I'm glad they're being taken into custody and they're going to be facing felony charges. Hopefully they are charged because I know they're 12, and some people are they'll get a slap on the wrist, they'll go to juvie for a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But who knows? There's always ways lawyers can sneak through the law and whatnot. Hopefully they pay the price, the full felony price. I hope they rot in jail for the majority of their life. These are a piece of garbage human beings that will never change. And I'm tired of criminals always getting away with this stuff. We're seeing skyrocketing, looting, rape, murder all over the place. Why? Because people don't fear the law. It's a joke. They look at it and say, well, what's the big deal? Maybe I get a good lawyer, I'll be out in a year or two. The law's a joke. I think that's why shows like The Punisher and stuff is so popular. It's one of my favorites. Takes the law into his own hands and deals with these criminals how they should be dealt with. I don't like crime. I feel like quoting Dwight from The Office, where he's like, I don't like criminals, and I don't care if you're white, black, or some kind of hazzies. I do not like criminals. Yeah. That's how I feel. I don't care. I'm making a point that it doesn't matter whether you're white or black or whatever. There are garbage human beings in this world. There are indecent human beings in this world and decent human beings in this world. That is it. The decent and the indecent. Hopefully they do face the maximum amount, and some. I hope they are. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. And if you like this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and share this video. Sharing helps more than you know. Comment what do you think below. Do you think they should get the maximum? Do you think they should be just let off with a warning? How do you feel about this whole situation? I will link Buddy's donation page in the description below. Assuming I think it's still live. I mean, it's just happened. And all that in my social media, all that in the description. You can't go wrong checking the descriptions. There are all kinds of goodies in there. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time. God bless.